Hi guys, welcome to eMedia Coach. I'm your expert instructor for the Astra Pro theme, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about the custom layouts feature of the Astra Pro theme. If you haven't bought the Astra Pro theme yet, then you can go to emediacoach.com/Astra and then you'll be redirected to Astra's official website from where you can buy the official Astra Pro theme. So now let's go to our website. Now this is the website on which I'm going to show you custom layouts feature of the Astra Pro theme. So let's close this one and now let's log into our WordPress dashboard. So now once you are logged in, you have to go to Appearance and then you have to go to Astra Options. Now here you'll find a variety of options which are available to Astra Pro users. If you can't find these activate button here, then you have to go to emediacoach.com/Astra to buy the Astra Pro theme in order to use these features. So as I said, in this video I'm going to talk to you about the custom layouts feature. So let's click activate. And now let's click settings. And now on this page you can add custom layouts to your WordPress website. If you want to access this page anytime in future, then you can go to Appearance and then you can go to custom layouts. So now let's click add new to add a new custom layout. And now here you can create a custom layout for your website. Now as you can see, you have an option here to select which type of layout it is. So you have a header type layout, a footer type layout, a 404 page and a hook. So headers are what you see on your website's head. So let me show you. So this is the header area of your WordPress website. Next is footer, and this is the footer area of your WordPress website. Now next is 404 page. So if I search for any random page here, then it will say me the page does not exist. So if you want to modify this page, then you can do that by using this option. And then there is hooks. Hooks I'll explain you in detail once we reach this point. So now let's click on header and now create a header for our WordPress website. So let me enter the title, head 1. And then I can choose the option so that the header will stick to my website. So if I want, I can do that. And I can add an option to shrink. That means when I'll scroll down, the header will be shrinked, but I don't need that feature, so I'll not mark it. I can choose the desktop, mobile or both. So I'll choose both. And then display on. So I can select all pages, or I can also select any particular page if I want. So let's click all pages. Or you can see entire website, so that it will include post as well. And now user roles, that means who I want to show this header to, so I can click all. So now let's save it. And now as you can see, we haven't made anything yet, so let's go to our WordPress website and let's refresh it. So as you can see, we haven't made anything, and that's why there is nothing appearing on the top of our website. So now let's edit that. So let's click edit with Elementor. Now you can add anything here, or you can choose it from your library as well. So let's click add template. And then you can click on blocks. So as you can see, different types of sections are available. So it depends on you what type of section you want in the head of your website. So let's choose this one. Now I'll click insert. And let's edit its margins. So let's click this and then go to advanced. make the padding to 20 and 20, and now let's click update. And now let's go to our website and refresh it. You'll see that this header will be appearing on the top of your website. So as you can see, this header is now appearing on the top of my website, and since I've chosen to stick this header, as you can see, this header has been sticked. So now let's go back to our test, and now let's do some changes. So if you want, you can reduce its size, or if you want, you can display some links like a custom menu if you want. So let's try to build that. So just delete this and let's add a button. So as you can see, a button has been added here. Let's remove these things. And now let's choose it. And let's keep this something like this, and let's reduce its height. And now let's click update. So let's go to our website and refresh it. So this is another header we have created. Now what will happen is, when a user will come to your website's home page, he'll be asked to select this, enter website, and then he'll be redirected to another page on your website from where your actual website starts with the actual menu. So this is how you can completely customize the header of your WordPress website if you want. This is a great tool. So now let's go back, and now let's see the other feature, that is the footer. So if I select footer and then I click update, you'll see that the header will return to its original form. And if I go below, you'll see that this thing has come into footer of my website. So the footer which was coming earlier has been replaced by this footer. So now let's go back and then check another option. So the 404 page. So if I click this and I click update, and let's make some editing. So edit with Elementor. And now let's click update. So let's go to our website and let's go to any 404 page. So as you can see, whenever someone will land on a 404 page, he'll see this message here, and he'll also see an option to report a missing page. So when he'll click this button, he'll be redirected to a contact form where he can report this page. Now let's go back and see the other options. So as you can see, we have tested all of these options. Now let's click on hooks, and you can see that we have got a lot many options here. So let me explain you how these things work. So in hooks, you'll see this option here of action. So let's select, header before, and I give it a priority of 1. The priority thing works in such a way that if you have multiple hooks in your layouts and they belong to the same position, then the one with the higher priority will show. So if you want to add spacing, you can add it from here as well, and otherwise you can normally add it from your Elementor. And if you want, you can display it on 404 page or entire website or anything which you want. So let's click update. and now let's go to our website and refresh it. You'll see that this section will appear on the head of your website. So this is my menu and I have selected the location to be header before. So this is my header and this is the before. If I want to move it down, I can just go here and I can select header after and I'll update it. So let's go to our website and refresh it. You'll see that this section will be shifted below. So this is a wonderful feature. Suppose you are offering a special discount or you want all of your traffic to be diverted to a particular page. You want to show them some special offer or anything new which is currently on your website. Then you can use this feature. So you can just enable hook when the offer is active and then you can just disable the hook as soon as the offer is ended. So this was about hooks and we have covered all of the 4 things. So let's go to custom layouts again. So just as I showed you, you can add multiple layouts. So you can add a separate layout for header, you can add a separate layout for footer, for 404 page and hooks. And in hooks you can also give them priority and the location. You can select all type of locations. You can select above, below, and then there is sidebar thing. So you can add above sidebar or below sidebar, above body or below body, and there are multiple hooks available. If you want to learn more about hook positions, then you can go to just search on Google Astra theme hooks and then click on the first link. This is Astra's official website and then they'll tell you about the positions of all the hooks here. You can click on this link here and now they are telling you about all the hooks available. So the first thing is Astra HTML before. This is the position, then this position, then this position, then this position, and then this is the menu. So all of these hooks will be above the menu and all of these hooks will be below the menu, and then there is content top and then there is within the content and then there is after the content. Similarly, the hook position is above the sidebar, below the sidebar, and as you can see all the hooks are available to you. So this was all about Astra's custom layouts option. This is really a wonderful feature and this is the sole feature because of which I bought Astra Pro theme. Rest all of the features are good as well, but this custom layout feature is really unique without any coding, without any, like normally I have to find at which place I have to place the code if I want to add a section here, but this feature is completely amazing. I mean, like, I'm really fan of this feature. So I'll really suggest you that if you are looking to buy a theme and want to work on a longer run, then Astra Pro is the perfect option for you. And you can use our affiliate link, that is emediacoach.com/Astra, to buy it so that we'll receive a commission, and thank you for that. And I hope you like this video. I'm making a complete series on Astra Pro tutorials. So I made videos on all of these topics. So if you want to see them, you can just go to our channel and hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified whenever we update a new video. And you can also reach out to us at emediacoach.com and go to the contact page and then fill in the form if you have any questions or suggestions for our videos. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.